Welcome to Immigration Guide Australia, your trusted source for clear and easy to understand information about Australian immigration. On this channel, we compare different types of Australian visas, immigration pathways, requirements, benefits, and eligibility to help you choose the right option for your future in Australia. If you're planning to study, work, migrate, or settle in Australia, this channel is made for you. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment to stay updated with the latest immigration guides and comparisons. Australia 2026 State PR. What no one is telling you yet, if you are planning Australian permanent residency in 2026, this might be the most important video you watch this year. Because the biggest mistake people make is assuming that Australia's PR system works the same way it did in previous years. It doesn't. State nomination has quietly become more selective, more strategic, and far less forgiving. Many applicants are still chasing points, IELTS scores, and occupation lists, without realizing that states are now looking at something much deeper. In 2026, it's no longer just about eligibility, it's about relevance. States want migrants who fit into their economic plans, not just their migration programs. And if you don't understand how states are thinking, you could waste years applying without results. In this video, we'll break down the real direction of Australia's state PR nominations for 2026, what is changing behind the scenes, and how you should prepare if PR is your long-term goal. No hype, no false hope, just realistic guidance. Understanding state PR in 2026, why the rules feel different now. State PR nomination in 2026 is no longer a simple extension of the federal migration system. Earlier, states mainly nominated candidates based on occupation shortages and points ranking. Now, states are acting more like employers than sponsors. They are assessing how useful you are to the local economy, how long you're likely to stay, and whether you genuinely align with their workforce needs. This shift happened because states were given more control over their quotas and selection processes. As a result, two candidates with the same occupation and points can have completely different outcomes depending on their state connection. Employment history within the state, length of stay, industry relevance, and even future settlement plans are playing a bigger role. For 2026, state PR is less about who qualifies and more about who fits. If your profile is strong on paper but weak in local relevance, states may simply ignore it. Understanding this mindset shift is critical before you lodge even a single EOI. Key trends that will shape state nominations in 2026. One of the strongest trends heading into 2026 is the growing preference for onshore candidates who are already contributing to the state economy. States want proof, not potential. Candidates who are working locally, paying taxes, and filling genuine skill gaps are naturally ranking higher. Another major trend is the rise of flexible occupation lists. Instead of fixed annual lists, many states are adjusting priorities throughout the year based on labor demand. This means an occupation can be in demand today and quietly disappear tomorrow. Points are still important, but they are no longer the deciding factor. States are internally ranking candidates based on multiple criteria that are not always published clearly. Commitment to the state has become a silent filter. Frequent state hopping, short stays, or unclear settlement intentions can reduce your chances. For 2026, successful applicants will be those who read between the lines and align themselves early with what states actually want, not what migration forums speculate. State-wise direction for 2026, what to expect realistically. Each Australian state is moving in its own direction, and understanding this is essential for 2026 planning. New South Wales remains highly competitive and invitation only, with a strong focus on high-impact sectors and metropolitan contribution. Victoria continues to prioritize healthcare, construction, and education, but is closely assessing long-term employability and retention. Queensland is clearly favoring candidates who are already working in the state, especially in regional areas and essential services. Western Australia remains one of the more accessible states, but standards are rising, and local employment is becoming increasingly important. South Australia and Tasmania, with smaller quotas, are highly selective and deeply focused on genuine settlement history. In 2026, blindly applying to every state is no longer a smart strategy. Each state wants commitment, not convenience. Choosing the right state early and building your profile accordingly can make a massive difference. Mistakes that will still destroy PR chances in 2026. Despite all the changes, many applicants will continue to repeat the same mistakes in 2026. One of the biggest is assuming that high points guarantee nomination. They don't. Another common mistake is applying to states without understanding their individual criteria or expectations. Many candidates also underestimate the importance of state employment and overestimate offshore opportunities. Frequently changing states, jobs, or visa intentions sends the wrong signal to nominating authorities. Some applicants wait endlessly for better rounds instead of strengthening their profiles. Others rely too heavily on migration agents without doing their own research. In 2026, PR will punish passive planning. States are observing patterns, consistency, and seriousness. If your journey looks random or opportunistic, your chances drop. Avoiding these mistakes is not about being perfect. It's about being intentional and informed. Final takeaway: how to position yourself strongly for 2026 PR. Australia is not shutting down migration in 2026. It is refining it. State PR is moving toward quality over quantity. The candidates who succeed will be those who plan early, commit to one state, and build genuine value over time. Whether you are onshore or offshore, your strategy matters more than your luck. Instead of chasing rumors and prediction videos, focus on strengthening employment relevance, state ties, and long-term settlement plans. Treat PR as a project, not a lottery. If you align yourself with state priorities today, you place yourself in a much stronger position tomorrow. 2026 will reward preparation, patience, and clarity, not shortcuts. Thank you for watching Immigration Guide Australia. We hope this video helped you better understand and compare Australian immigration options. If you found this information useful, please like the video, share it with others, and comment below with your questions or topics you want us to cover next. Don't forget to subscribe to Immigration Guide Australia for more visa comparisons, updates, and step-by-step immigration guidance. See you in the next video.